The governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has been struggling with the ESCO in the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and this has cost him a lot in the last few days, and not even days since he became the governor of Edo State. It has been a war between him and the ESCOs of the People's Democratic Party. Remember, he came under the platform of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) after he was rejected by Adams Oshiomhole in the All Progressive Congress back then. And, since then, they want everything to be done in their own way in the People's Democratic Party because they believed they have given him the opportunity to become the governor in their party. So every other position must not be occupied by people from Obaseki's, cabinet. But, of course, as a governor, you would want people from your own end to also be in the ESCO so that when there's a problem, you can have those who will support you. But unfortunately, PDP does not want that for Godwin Obaseki. They said because he came in the last minute and took that very position, that whatever position that will be occupied by other members and other aspirants, followers than that of Obaseki. That is a very difficult situation to be. But really, Obaseki has resorted to begging the ESCO, and this is exactly what happened at the end of the day after all of the arguments and all sorts that happened. More details will come to you, but please, if you have not subscribed, ensure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, without further ado, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki may have made a U-turn on his plan to dissolve the executives of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) at the ward, local government and state levels. He met with the state working committee members to beg them to sheath their swords and give peace a chance. The planned dissolution was to accommodate the All Progressive Congress APC leaders who defected with Obaseki to the PDP on June 19 last year. The last year terms of the proposed harmonization were rejected by the Dr. Tony Azegbemi-led State Working Committee. Obaseki met at the newly renovated governor's office at the government house in Benin on Wednesday. One of the leaders who was at the meeting but pleaded not to be named said the governor was uncomfortable with the tough and unfriendly resolutions of the State Working Committee members. The source said Obaseki was displeased with the protest letter they sent to the PDP national chairman, Prince Uche Secondus. The governor, according to the source, claimed he was not taking the State Working Committee members and other stakeholders for granted. Obaseki told the SWC members that he was grateful to them for allowing him to seek re-election on the party's platform during the last year's September 19th election, after he was denied the privilege by the Adams Oshiomhole-led APC National Working Committee. According to the source, Obaseki informed the party leaders that he received many calls from other PDP governors and eminent Nigerians who told him that the crisis in Edo PDP was too early and that he would not be seen as an ingrate. The governor urged the State Working Committee members to bring their suggestions on the way forward to put an end to the brewing crisis. Another chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who was also at the meeting but spoke in confidence, said Obaseki cannot be trusted. The source believes the governor was bent on dissolving the PDP executives at all levels in the state. The PDP chieftain is concerned that Obaseki may have been embarrassed by the protest letter and might want to extract a pound of flesh. The State Working Committee in the May 10 protest letter called for the resignation of Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu as part of the power-sharing arrangements. It accused Obaseki of plotting to dissolve the validly elected ward, local government and state executives. The letter was part of resolutions reached by the State Working Committee at an emergency and expanded meetings held at the party secretariat in Benin City, the state capital, on Monday. It was gathered that Obaseki met at the government house on May 8 with PDP chieftains, including Chief Tom Ikimi, Dr. Raymond Dokpesi, and Chief Mike Ogyadome, during which they discussed the dissolution plan. We condemn totally the convening of the meeting aimed at ambushing Edo State chairman of PDP, who is constitutionally empowered to call such a meeting, where only three old PDP members, Dr. C. Ikimi and Ogyadome, attended, as against 10 members from the Obaseki's faction that decamped from the APC to PDP, the State Working Committee said. Well, Obaseki is really having a tough time in in the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the state, in Edo State, because I really understand that he never saw this coming and he never expected things would turn out this way. But of course, these are Nigerians we're talking about. They already have a lot of selfish interest to things, and if Obaseki do not play to their tune, you will see how things will begin to get messed up in Edo State People's Democratic Party, because of course they will even drag the governor out and begin to send propagandas out, and people will begin to see different things about the governor. And Obaseki is a peace-seeking man, so he is actually pleading to them that things should be done properly. But it is so unfortunate that there are too many self-centered and selfish people in the party, because I wonder why they will be saying that the deputy governor should step down for one of their persons to take over. It's just like they doing Obaseki a favor, and they forgot that if Obaseki did not go to PDP on any other platform, he would have won, because that was the people's mandate. They wanted him regardless of whatever party he was running under. So really, I think the PDP should sit down and really think this through before, they try to make any other form of, decision. Because today, if Obaseki should decide to, defect back to APC, they are going to take him back, because of course, the woes that befall him before is no longer there, especially now that Adams Oshomole is not even the national chairman, does not even hold a position in the All Progressive Congress. So definitely, he will be very much welcomed in the APC, and they will be the ones to lose at the end of the day. So let them sit down and count the cost before taking any further decision. So dear people, that is it. Thank you so much. Please drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.